tuned in. I would love for you to subscribe and share my video as well, so that your friends and family can join in on the fun. Today's video, I create 2 fall pieces, which this is the beginning of my Fall in August series, where I take budget-friendly items and create beautiful pieces without spending a ton of money. So if you're ready to get started, let's begin. So on this first DIY, I took 2 of those buffalo check wall hangings that were for the wedding, and I glued them together. I wanted them to be the same because I do intend on to use that later on down the road for another DIY if I choose to take these apart. And so I added those 2 long floral foams, and they fit snug right into it, so I didn't even have to glue them down. They fit real good into each piece. So as you can see, I'm starting from one side to the next side, and I started off with some spider plants that I found. I only found a few of those. I think I only found like 4 of them, and I wanted to add some green. 3, I think it was 3. I wanted to add some greenery to just tone down the colors, you know, add a little bit of that green into the fall colors. And so as you can see, I added some yellow, the name of those, I can't remember those, but I got the Jabera's, I can't remember the name, and I'm probably saying it all wrong, but I added some orange ones, some red, and some beige ones. And you can see that I added also some real pretty sunflowers. I'm into the sunflowers, and also I'm into blue, incorporating blue into fall this year. So, and I'm liking the deep blue that they're having at Dollar Tree, so I added those blueberries. And then I added a blooming branch right there in the center. I only found one of those, so I ended up just putting it in the center. Just a little contrast with the white, you know, to offset those colorful flowers. And then I added some blue roses, and of course I added most of them. This centerpiece was all daisies. I mean, sunflowers, so that's what I'm into right now. And then I'm also loving the mini pomegranates, so I added some of those to my centerpiece, and I just like that pop of orange throughout the centerpiece. And so you can see I added some blue hydrangeas, and you can see that I added some white, like, ivy daisies. I don't want I'm so bad with these names, but I can't remember the names for the life of me. so this is basically my centerpiece, and I added those little white pumpkins too. But play around with the flowers you like. It really turns out how you want to look. And this is the outcome. I did add a bow, and you can see the buffalo check back there, and I love how it turned out. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, if I'm gonna put it in the center table or not. So on the next DIY, as you can see, I have 2 of those gold baskets, and with this I'm making some lantern. I've been wanting a hanging lantern, and I didn't know what I wanted to do first. At first I was thinking of doing a big, like, mason jar in there, but I didn't do that. And I also got one of those Dollar Tree light bulb that are battery operated, and I painted it gold. So I wanted to stick with the gold for the fall season. If I later on decide to paint that again, then I can do that. But I'm liking the gold with the flowers of fall. So, and so you can see that I'm adding a little lantern, and I put it so it's easy for me to change out the battery on the light bulb, but I like the little lantern inside of it because it like makes it like I guess expand out. And so I was just testing that out. I did get some of that wire jute, and I should have done this before I did put the little lantern inside of the lantern that I made. And so I should have done that with the handle, but this is what so it did take me a little bit longer to get it through because I was trying to avoid the light bulb in there. So, and I just went around with that jute just to give it a little bit of that rustic farmhouse look. Get rid of that black that was on the handle. And I did the other side just to complete it all. Surround the whole handle. And so from there, as you can see, I did cut the center of that basket so I could screw the light bulb from the outside in, so it would have a grip on the basket, and I wouldn't have to worry about it falling in or even gluing it, because I didn't want to glue it because I want to be able to change a battery. And so from that, I just went ahead and added the nautical rope that Dollar Tree carries, and I haven't cut it yet because I'm waiting to see what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know if I want to hang it like low, high, so that rope is just dangling there. And as you can see, I added some more of those orange and beige jaberas flowers. Those were real pretty to me. I love the little lace that they put on top of those. And then I also added some of that blue hydrangeas, and I think those are, or maybe those are roses. Anyways, and then I added these little blue orange daisy looking plants. I'm not sure if they're daisies, but they look like daisies to me. Just to give it a little bit of extension with the flowers, so, and them hanging. And so I'm just doing it all on one side. I didn't want to put it on the whole thing, because if I do change it out, I can just take out those flowers. And I didn't glue them down either because I want to be able to use that later on if I decide to use it for Christmas or for another project. So I just decided to leave the stems long and then just wrap it around the basket. And so I just went from top to bottom. Just to give it that one little side. And so from there, I'm creating this real cute bow. It's a simple bow that you just wrap, maybe, you know, depending on how big you want it. If you want a real big one, the big one you want to make a little bit longer than this top part of the bow. So I use that burlap ribbon, and then I also use the buffalo check, you know, incorporating that buffalo check wherever I can. And so I just made these real cute little bows, and I tied them off with the pipe cleaner, and I added it to the top of the cage. And then I cut the corners of the ribbon just to give it a little bit of, and I kept messing that up. I kept cutting on the wrong side, so I didn't do too good on that part. I kept having to cut it down. I always do that. And so I did add a bird, a Dollar Tree bird, and this is the final outlook. So I hope you enjoyed this. Well, gals and guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fall in August, and I hope that it gets your creative juices flowing so you can create your own beautiful masterpiece. Please tune in on Tuesday and Thursdays for new videos each week, and I hope to see y'all in my next project. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share, and also hit that notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I drop a new video. I hope that you all have a great day. God bless you all, and bye for now.